Morning everybody, and once again welcome back in the third day of this class. Hope you are doing good and well. Before we start the class, as I said that there will be a test for today, and I'll pick a few of you to be answer these questions, and no other person will speak on his or her behalf. Okay, it's a random one, 2 or 3 questions, and then we'll proceed further. Bhavna, unmute yourself and tell me. You there, Bhavna?
Hi Atul, yes.
Yes. What is the table name of users?
CMD underscore user.
Wrong. What is the table name of group?
It will be stored in the CMD, then CMD underscore group.
There is nothing called CMD.
CMDB.
No, CMDB is something different, not the use of the group table. Sarika, what
Yes,
type of SLA we have in service now?
uh, uh, there are three types:
Okay.
underpinning code, record, and in between organization.
No, these are not the type of SLAs. Response and resolution are the two type of SLAs.
Underpinning is
Underpinning is not, I'm again saying it's not a type of SLA. It is kind of a SLA. That is not underpinning code, it is underpinning contract, SLA and the OLA.
SLA node.
Okay. In which table all the tables name gets stored?
Sys underscore DB underscore object.
Good. What is SysID?
SysID are 32 character unique identification for every record.
Only for record.
For each sys 32 character uh, for every data stored in the
Every
table.
data. Then what is the difference between data and the record?
Data gets stored in record and record are in table.
Then, but data and record are same for me. SysID is unique identifier for each and every even table and columns as well. For everything we have a SysID. Good, thanks. But brush up your a little bit more on the foundation part. Shruti,
Yes, Atul.
what is the table name of task SLA?
I'm not sure, Atul.
What are the three or the four conditions in SLA table?
I don't know. I've not done all this, Atul.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Thanks. Because if basics are not clear, this batch is going to be a little hard for everybody.
This is my
Okay.
first session. Yes, I'm sorry.
I'll speak you then, Shruti.
Yeah, sure.
Shilpi. I didn't call the Shilpi. I saw that you joined. Yes, Shilpi. Okay, guys, no problem. Every day there will be a surprise test for everyone. So get ready for your basics only. If you don't know, you don't remember the table names of the basics, believe me, it is going to be tough for everybody. Even though I can understand that being a consultant, it is not required for us to remember the table name every time. But these are the basics table name. These are the basic information which I'm talking from the CSA perspective. Okay, so every day It will be 5 or 7 minute test with the different concepts of service now from the basics only, so that your basics should be get revised. Okay, good. So yesterday we discussed about the ServiceNow capabilities. Now the question come that how we can learn these capabilities. Is there any kind of a standard things that we can learn? So ServiceNow provide us a place that is called the Now Create. Anybody heard about the Now Create earlier before this class? Anybody heard about the Now Create before this class?
Yes, Atul, I have heard about that.
What is Now Create?
Now create basically like we use if we want to implement ITSM. So ITSM, so now create will help us to provide us the guided setup so that we can use one of the standard format to implement that. Like if we are going for the requirement gathering to the customer, then we can like download a template and we can explain to the user that we require this is of the foundation data. In this way we can implement that.
Okay, good. Thanks. So Now Create is one of the, I will say not a place, but it is a repository, a standard repository where you or we as a user can log in and we can see the complete path that how a project can be implemented. Might be you have a question that is it a project management tool? No, it is not a project management tool, not and never. Before Now Create, it was called SIM, ServiceNow Implementation Methodology. Then it has been revamped, enhanced, and a lot of things has been added in this Now Create. To log into Now Create, you have to go to Now Learning, which is not Now Learning at point of time. It's called learning.servicenow.com. It has been renamed. Now Create. Okay. So I log in Now Create. This is what is there. Earlier this was called Now Learning, but now the link has been changed and it is only learning.servicenow.com. In the Now Learning, you will get 3 things. One is success pack. Second is kind of a methodology. And third is assets. This asset is not the CMDB assets. Okay. If I say, what is the best process to make a cup of tea that tastes every time same? Might be you say, Atul, we have to use a proven process. Take only this much water, boil only for this much degree and this much time, then put this much sugar and this much tea, this much milk and boil again, and then it will be ready. This is a standard. So success pack is a way which tell you that how a process, how a module or the product can be implemented. What are the steps need to be followed? If I ask you, you are a business analyst or a business process consultant, what work you have in a project? Maxim will say, Atul, requirement gathering, workshop. That's all. But that's not a true part. In a whole project, we have multiple things. So this particular concept, Now Create will help us on this particular part. So if you don't log in till now, please go and log in and then go to the success pack here. Success pack tell that it is like a SDLC, I can say. It has a complete steps. So now let's say I want to be implement ServiceNow for my customer and they're looking for the ITSM only. You can see here, right? ITSM, click. It will open these things. What type of ITSM you want to implement? You want to go for the IT operation, hardware asset. Sorry, I pick up item. Sorry, it's not item. I'm looking for the ITSM so that it easy for everybody to understand. Field service. ITSM, this one. Dekho. Operate IT as a service. Optimize ITSM. So let's say I want to be implement for a customer ITSM. When I click on this, this will open a success pack for me. Why ServiceNow call it a success pack? Because ServiceNow say if you follow these steps, you are reaching, you're proceeding for the success of your sorry, you can implement the ServiceNow by these steps. Now what is this? It has a phases. Get start, initiate, plan, execute, deliver, and close. These are the phases. These are the pillars. In a get started, first what you have to be do? You have to be get the discover the value. That if a customer want to implement ServiceNow, then what he or she will be getting. Let's say Bhavna told to his father, I want a scooty. What the first question will come from the parents? Why you need a scooty? She will put the value. Now I am growing up. I need to go to college. I have to go to tuition. So I can't go on the cycle and it's not safe as well. So I need a scooty. This is what the value. But by saying these three lines, will his father be happy to approve this request? No. How many of us do like this? When you have to get something from your parents, we build a use case. Might be you or a family have a dinner together and then you start the thing. That you do not feel that we are the growing family now and everybody is getting adult and privacy as well. I think it's house is little old. We have to go for the renovation so that everybody can get his own room. Why you did not say that I need a separate room and I want to be study? Because you know that this is not going to be work out. So what you did, you put a use case and you make it as a business case for the same to get approval. But to do this particular part, you need some format. So under the get initiated, under the value management, we have these three steps. If you click on this and scroll down, see, review business case, discover as is. Acha, father will say, Acha, I think you are still kids for me. We all are happy with this house. No need to go for a bigger house or the separate rooms. This is what as is state. But Bhavna, I have a still question. Atul, you are saying English, but I need some format, some templates. Now click on this. And here you will come. That when you are getting a business, who should review this business case? Why it is with there? What is the purpose? And if you skip this step, then what will happen? And who is responsible means as per the Rasi, who is be there. responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. And you can see in the responsibility, process owners are here. And informed, we people are here. How it can be done. And then if there is any asset, business case कैसे बनाना है? Click on the asset. And now you can see this complete format. See. Rich has a question. Can we download it? Yes, why not? You can download this. Click and download. Is it chargeable? No, it is free. That is the one thing.
So can we Atul say this that when we are proceeding with the sign off of the BRD, we can use this template for the
We
BRD
must
making?
use these templates. ServiceNow say prefer and recommended to be use these templates as much as you can use for your client.
Okay, so this is a kind of BRD.
नहीं, BRDs नहीं है ये. No. And don't get BRDs, FRDs because they does not exist in ServiceNow. Sorry, in NowCrate.
Okay,
This
like
is
for
wait,
if you want to.
wait. BRD is specifically you're talking about the business requirement, right? Document.
Correct. For
This
this,
is not.
BRD basically are for the
Nah,
high level requirement document to take the
nah.
sign up from the management.
No.
Okay.
BRD, FRDs, SRDs does not exist in Now Create.
Okay.
They are the supporting documents which you can use it. I'll come on this part. Now I'll give another example. Let's say I say Rich, I say Anita, I say Millet, I say Chaitanya, and I told to Sarika. Guys, after 2 days, we have a presentation for the customer to implement incident management. Please prepare some kind of a deck so that we can prepare it. Now see the gap that why this is required. Okay. Anish have a good experience in ServiceNow. He sit and make a presentation. Rich have a less experience, but he know about service incident management. He also prepare the presentation. Same goes for Chaitanya and Sarika as well. Okay. After 2 days, I invited everybody in my cabin and okay, say, come, show me your presentation. Anish was so happy. Wow, I'm a senior in this, so my presentation will be accepted. I said, okay, display your presentation. In his presentation, he started very well. What is incident? How we can raise an incident? And little bit about the SLA he talked. That's all. Good. Now it's Rich turn. So Rich got some information from the internet. So he also done something more. That incident kya hai, types of incidents can be little bit more, or SLA, how you can raise it. Same thing. Sarika having a good experience, so she put little bit on the portal part as well. That end user can raise the incident from the portal as well. And Chaitanya is little more experience, so she added little bit on the workspace as well. Now the question to me, none of these presentations are fully completed, which I can present to the customer. Rich got offended. How you can say this, Atul? The reason being because if you are presenting something to a customer, you must tell everything about that module. Did you put SLA's information? No. Did you put notification? No. Did you put the portal? No. Did you put the workspace? No. Did you put the email that you can raise inbound actions? No. Did you put the virtual agent? No. Did you put the major incident management? No. Did you put the life cycle of incident? No. Then how your presentation is fully completed? Same goes for Anish, same goes for Sarika, and same goes for Chaitanya. Now the question comes, Atul, then there is no one who can build a complete presentation like this. No. That is the reason this thing come in the picture. So to get these information, Go to assets. And here just type incident management. What you need a process guide, you need a starter stories, or you need a workshop, process workshop. And again, Bhavna, these are not BRDs. After showing this presentation, then you collect the requirement. So now, Atul, how you are saying so confidently, show me. Let me download this presentation, then show that why I'm saying that this is the best place.
Yeah, so I came across the same question during the EY interview. They asked me to prepare one of the for the implementation of the ITSM. They
Mhm.
asked me to prepare one of the PPT so that you can sell me the ITSM.
Yes. So this is what the presentation we can do. So now you imagine 131 slides. Rich was happy to see, wow, that looks good. And I'll show you what we have to be cover. See, if you are presenting ITSM incident management to a customer, you must cover these concepts. I did not even discuss about the mobile agent. I did not discuss about the walk-up experience. And the good part is that these are the standard documentations as per the latest release. So you can see introduction, objective. You can modify these slides if you want. That's fine. Service now didn't say that you did not should, but core part is that you should having the concepts, including the life cycles as well. We have screenshots or the process flow. Sorry. Now you can say, is this is better or the slides prepared by you are much better? Because these are the standards one. See, transition, escalations, role. What roles are there in service now for the incident management? Process owner, incident manager, service desk L1, L2, SOW, how it's look like, configuration, who can raise incident, what are the states of incident, priority metrics, CSDM, new assignment, states, everything you will get it here. And this is just example of the incident management. Now you can think about the change management, more than 200 slides in that change management. Now the question comes, Atul, but why you are telling this thing to us? Because if you need a standard process, standard will give me 1 minute, Anish, then you must go to now create and get this done. So you can download anything which you want for the incident management. You want the process guide, how the process will look like. See, 20,000 plus downloads. Sometimes customers say I need a Word document. See. Okay, this is a Word document. Go and enjoy. You can put your logos. That's fine. Yes, Anish, go ahead. Anish, question or all good?
Sir, so I have not worked on many ServiceNow projects, but I wanted to know, sir, like in any of the ServiceNow projects, we do not prepare SRS, BRD, or FRS kind of document.
See, you can prepare, but those templates are not available in Now Create. And this is something someone messaged me on the LinkedIn. He was looking for this kind of a documentation. Then I reached out to one of the expert with whom I delivered one session on the Now Create in month of October and November somewhere. And he also said that we don't have these things because if we are going out of the box, then what the presentation says, it's good. If not, then you can prepare your own template or you can write down and directly and prefer to go for the stories directly, not to prepare any kind of this documentation. So for the stories, you have a format. You can download that format and you can prepare the stories for the same directly. So it can be a gap, I can say, but this gap smartly can be fulfilled as well.
So
Okay.
in general, it is not a practice to prepare these documents.
हाँ नहीं मतलब practice देखो practice तो है but templates नहीं है. The templates are not available in service now. And believe me, from the last, I guess, more than 6 or 7 years in this BPC role or BA role, I did not prepare any FRD or SRD. I directly go for the stories. Demo done, presentation done, directly create a story and get a sign off on the story itself.
Okay.
And might be that is the reason ServiceNow did not introduce this documentation, because it can be overhead in that case. Okay, good. So now next here. Yes, Bhavna, any question? Bhavna, your voice is like something different way. Might be your headsets have some issues. Okay. Now what is homework for you guys? Because we are learning HRSD, then you can go and find out the documentation here for HRSD. First, see, do we have this dedicated product? Or you can go to SuccessFactors. Do we have something for the HRSD? यहाँ पे सीधा तो नहीं है, डायरेक्ट तो कुछ नहीं है. Might be product types we can see. Employee Center. Employee Center is a part of HRSD, so you can click on this if you want. Alumni is again a part of HRSD. Document is again a part of HRSD. So you can pick up the different products. Soon we go in this domain, you come to know a lot of these things. And project type, implementation, or HRSD. If did not get, oh sorry, we are in the success pack. Go to assets. See, HRSD. And you can see different things: integration options, intake webhook, product architecture. It's good to be read. Requirement workbook, how to gather the requirement of this particular stuff. Listening post, learning post, process guide, case management. Because in the HRSD there are multiple applications. It's not only one stuff like in the ITSM we have an incident, change and problem. No, in the HRSD itself 6 to 7 different type of applications are there. We will discuss this. Okay, so you can download this documentation and you can read it. Also, try to go and read the success pack. Open any of the success pack. Any, might be you can just pick up the ITSM. Go here and click on this and let's see this. And at least go for this section under initiate, under this. Initiate, plan, execute and deliver. Go to this section. Important. Now you might be confused. Atul, there's a lot of things. What is applicable for me? Click here and search for your role as a business process analyst and these things. Where you're getting the dark green, this is what we are accountable. So responsible and accountable, or you can change it to the process lead like this. Then at least click on this, conduct workshop. Prepare for the workshop. If as I said sometime in my sessions as well, if you are appearing for the interview, and that is in the ServiceNow ecosystem for the BA or the BPC role, specifically I'm talking BA or the BPC role, then this is the minimum expectations from a candidate that he or she should know that how to conduct a workshop. And answer is not that, yes, I conducted workshop, we just go and conduct workshop. No, there is a whole process in the background. So you can see, and if you see this, you are responsible and BPC is accountable. And these are the documentation. Different workshops for different presentations. So at least read about this today. This is important. Minimum this section you should open each and everything. Go and download the document if you can. ये पूरा conduct platform का अलग होता है, process workshops अलग होती हैं, integration workshops अलग होती हैं. Then story refinements are this thing. ये देखो. Click on this story refinement. See, capture the draft story. BRD, FRD you are saying, right? Document process design. Obtain approval for the final design. Refine the stories. Prioritize the stories. Define unit test cases. Functional stories. Estimate functional stories. पूरा agile का process है. Because we think that we know everything, so who will go this documentation? But these documentation are the true treasure here. If you stuck anywhere in service now, lot of people reach out to me. I'm looking for this kind of a documentation. Can you help? The first place, the first answer, go to Now Create. You will find something. Like Bhavna says, BRD, FRD. But that is other terms. Did you try to find out that how to capture these things? Any template for story capturing? If you buy, might be if you search by those words, you can get it something. Clear everybody now? Any doubt, question, clarification?
Hi Atul, am I
Go-
audible now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Atul, I was asking, like in this we have a deck of PPT, like when we are going for the workshop, we give PPT to the, or we can say workshop to the customer. In that we show the PPT. So here is one of the standard format, but that PPT is very large. So what we have learned during our school days कि PPT में बहुत concise points होने चाहिए, but here lot of the description is written here.
Chalo.
So what
Wait.
we have to,
I'll put a question to you. Okay. You want to buy a new house. Okay. You want to buy a new house. You go to the builder. Okay.
yes,
And he say, come ma'am, I'll show you the house here. Or might be you want to buy a big 3-4 bedroom house kind of things. Will you be happy to buy just seeing the drawing room and say, yes, let's final this?
no,
Or will you say, hey, don't speak much. I will just have a look and that's all. Will you happy with that?
no,
The salesperson, what the salesperson will do? He will tell you each and everything. Ma'am, come here. This marble is come from this particular place. This shelf is built from this particular place. This wood is from this particular place. We have a refrigerator or this RO is from this particular company. 5-year warranty. Why he's giving so much explanation to you? And why you're
because customer want to spend money, so he will obviously listen to all the details.
and why you are listening it? Now you are
Because
the
I want to buy it.
correct. These PPTs are lengthy, but doesn't mean that it need to be. It is not covering everything. And believe me, what do you think that how long these presentations goes?
Like around 3 to 4 hours.
Come on, we have at least 3 to 4 hours sessions of 2 or 3 times only for the incident management. These many longs this goes. You want to spend lakhs on it to buy a 4 BHK house. Will you just take a decision in 10 minutes?
No.
The same goes for the customer as well. Because the deal has been signed, the project has been signed. If you will lacking at your side not to give the complete information to the customer, they will not get the benefit of that platform. Let's say I want to buy a house. When I go to view any of the flat or any of the house, my first question come to the salesperson or the person who's showing the view. From where the sunlight come and how long? Because this is what my primary condition. Which side, or do we have the ventilation available in kitchen or not? Because I want to spend money. Then this person say, sir, morning the sun rises from here, then it's moved from here to here. In the afternoon, you'll get in the both bedrooms, you'll get the sunlight properly. And evening, it will be coming in this direction. Why he's giving me so much explanation? You spend 1 hour to having viewing one flat only. Is it not lengthy?
Yes.
So this is not a, I'll answer the right question, but this question does not exist in the BPC or BA minds. Why you are even in hurry? That is what I'm saying, that when someone asks you that as a BA or BPC, do you conduct workshop? These things need to be defined. In my previous projects, we have 4 weeks for workshops only, daily 3 hours workshop in the 2 slots. Then we complete these workshops and everything. Only for the I'm talking about the ITSM. Incident you can still cover in 2 sessions, 4 hour 2 sessions, but change you cannot cover it. What do you think that if you are displaying this PPT, customer will not put any question?
He will ask lots of questions.
Then if you say no, I can't answer this, we are in hurry, we have to be close the workshop, then how you implement that part? Same goes if you are viewing the house. If you say, okay, do you have a modern kitchen, or this, how this pipe connection has been there? Do you have the hot water connection? Is it like a solar water or the pipe? If the salesperson will not answer this question, what do you think? He is not interested to sell it to us, or he don't have this information. Will you buy that house? No.
No.
You will curse. Why I come here? Why I spend time here? So for a consultant, definitely time is required. Time foundation is there, but more you clear the things in the presentation, more easy the development work for your developers. More easy for you to get the requirement. I tell you that, right? Incident only 131 slides. Go and download the change management presentation. More than 200 slides. We spend 2 weeks minimum to just explain the change management, because every customer has a different change management process. Change के तो type ही अलग होते हैं. And now ServiceNow has a change model as well. Another different concept. Standard changes, another different concept. Changes raised from the portal, other different concept. Third party changes, other different concept. Integration for the changes, other different concept. Because you are mature in ServiceNow, but not the customer. So you have to be thinking from the customer perspective. Okay, everybody clear? Bhavna, clear now?
Yes,
Sir,
Atul.
as a vendor, do we record these sessions?
Yes, why not? Yes. Practically, it should be recorded. But again, with the customer's approval as well. Because sometimes, see, one more thing which I learned from my experience. We are 27 people in this group. How many of you are actually listening is attentively? I can guarantee only 10 to 12 people. Rest either having some breakfast, or either might be in some mid-sleepy format, might be doing some office work in the parallel, or checking the WhatsApp or something like that. So, and in the same manner, why I'm saying that, because when you talk to the customers, they are the business people. They have their own work parallel as well. Definitely, it's a good practice. If you're in the workshop, you should put 100% concentration. But sometimes they do be going the go back in the recordings to be see what has been explained so that they can discuss with the wider team. So these sessions get recorded, definitely. Not only recorded, after this workshops has been done, as a BA or BPC, we should send a summary mail as well, that what we discuss, what the open action item, what has been approved, what is pending, what need to be come back from the customer, what need to be come back from you as a service provider. Just saying yes, I conduct workshop will not work. If I take an interview for this role, I grill up to that level. How you prepare the agenda? Tell me. This is the question we ask in the interview. हाँ, agenda बन जाता है, but how you prepare the agenda? That is my question. And this is the question has been asked because the way you design the agenda will depict that how you're going to be conduct the workshop. What are the prerequisites before you conduct the workshops? Anybody? As a consultant, what are the prerequisites before you conduct a workshop? Anybody? Give me any vague answer as well. Yeah, chalega. But speak something rich. What do you think? What are the prerequisites before you conduct a workshop?
Prepare all the information,
What information?
like what we need to explain them in the workshop.
What we tell me what we
At least
need to do.
pointer wise, we can be
Wait, wait.
ready.
Neha, what we need to. I need a specific bullet points under the term what we need. Give me the explanation.
Okay, like what is our agenda? What like how
Agenda
we
तो
are
आपने
going to
बनाना है.
use the things.
Agenda तो you have to prepare. See, why I'm saying, I said, okay, Neha, can you tell me that how to prepare the rice? So I can tell you. We have to put now see what your answer is. We have to put salt. We have to put little bit cardamom powder. We have to put little bit ghee. We have to put little bit jeera. We have to put little bit this. We have to put the water. We have to put the rice. These are the ingredients you are telling to me, and I'm looking for these answers. We had to prepare information. What information? Because agenda, you say that we have to prepare the agenda, but agenda तो आपको बनाना है, customer को थोड़ी ना बनाना है agenda. Your thoughts are right. I'm not saying your thoughts are wrong. Your thoughts are right, but the answer is incomplete. I grill up to that level. If I take interview, I grill up to that level. I'm not interested to be see. We have to prepare. Sir, we have to prepare this information. What information? What do you mean by the word information here? Before we as a consultant go for the workshop, number one, we should read the SOW, statement of work, that what customer is signed off with my company to buy or to implement. Second, we need to be asked to our pre-sales or the sales team that who are my stakeholders. Let's say Anish is sitting in his family with his wife and kids. Kids are just 8 or 9 years old. Okay. Anish and wife are taking discussion. Hey, let's have a new car now. Buy a new car. And suddenly Anish's son say, Dad, let's buy MG. Do you think that Anish will consider his decision? No. Because his son is not a decision maker. In the same manner, when we go for the workshop, we as a consultant have to be very clear in mind that who is the decision maker here. If someone say yes, we have to be proceed yes. If that person say no, we have to be say no. You need to be understand your stakeholder. That is important. The purpose of these tests which I'm conducting morning to know that who is coming from which background. It's not to be pinpoint anybody, because if you notice, we don't have any kind of an introduction session in our call. So in coming few days, I will come to know that who is be in which level in service now, and nothing to be wrong. It's not pinpointed in something else, so that by the end of this course, everybody should be on the same page. Clear, Neha, now?
Atul, I
Yes,
have one
Atul,
question
yes, yes.
here.
Go ahead, Bhavna.
Like we were talking about the stakeholder, like who is the decision maker. Sometimes we have two kind of decision maker, but they have conflict on that. One is saying yes and other is saying no. Then how we will handle that?
Beautiful question. And this question, this is a practical situation which always arise.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I know that you are just married. Anybody who is mature in the marriage more than 10 years or 12 years, 14 years, 15 years? Anybody in this group? I'm on that scale. Anish, what about you? Rashmi.
Yes.
Wait. Rashmi,
Yes, Satul.
okay. How many kids you have?
I have one son. He is in high school,
अरे नहीं, one
senior
one
high
में
school.
one में
Yeah.
काम होगा अभी. Anish, what about
Yes.
you? Two or one?
One.
Anybody has a two? Okay, let's go in the reverse in the other way. How many of you or us here who have a siblings as well? Almost like brothers sisters we already have. Okay, in your days when you and your sister and when you and your brother fight, how your parents make this environment crisp and clear so that no fight should be happen? भावना, आपके कोई your elder or younger brother sister?
Like in my case, whose request seems to be like correct or more valid, कि हाँ, that will be useful.
अच्छा, okay.
So on that case, my parents were
But
deciding to
okay,
fulfill that demand. Yeah.
okay, fine. I'm not sure that who joined with this ID. Raise the hand. This one. Someone raise the hand with the ID. Unmute and just speak now. Okay, so Bhavna, to come into your question on this particular part, definitely the conflicts happen. And there are multiple decision makers as well. Okay, so in this case, what I do practically, if let's say there's a topic where the two people or three people are not getting on the same page. Number one, you should not lose your control. You should not get frustrated. कैसे लोग हैं समझ नहीं रहे, they are not understanding. No, you should not do that particular part. Second, close the topic then and there only, that topic only. Third, reach out to these stakeholders separately on the same day or the next day and understand their logic behind that, what I can say, their view, that why they're saying yes or why they're saying no. And then prepare a kind of facts and figures kind of stuff and show them. And then you can get an agreement with everybody. Might be you have to do some kind of a POCs to prove that yes, decision is more better, or might be no decision is more better. So little bit work has been increased for a consultant at this point of time because he had to be convince all the stakeholder to proceed further. And here, sometimes you have to prepare kind of a flows, workflows, kind of flow charts, kind of thing, or some kind of a POC so that you can show that why you are saying it is not a good practice. 2 days back, I saw a question on the community. One person says that, and he was a very nice person who put the question very beautifully. Is it a best practice to open any, sorry, not open, to reopen any close incident? I'm sure out of 27, everybody say it is not a best practice, right? To reopen any close incident, neither from the ITIL perspective, neither from the ITSM perspective, and neither from the ServiceNow perspective. That person was agree, but he need the reasons that why it is not a best practice. Because he says, thank you so much for your reply, but I want the reasons or the facts and the figures or the points so that I can convey to my customer that it is not a best practice. And then people start putting the answers on that particular part. SLA will not be accurate. reporting will not be done, a demotivation of the team as well, why this ticket is getting reopened. Might be customer is so lazy that he just open a ticket, same ticket again and again and put the different questions or the different issues in the same incident. So you'll not get the exact count of the issues as well. So these are the drawbacks. So these situations come, and then we have to handle these situations in this manner only. Okay. So being a part, okay, one more thing which I want to be put. Every day when I give some homework, I will give a one person name as well. His or her responsibility to note down the questions and put in the WhatsApp group. Okay. And that name will be announced little later. But make sure you listen everything and then you have to be put it there. So today's Anish, your turn to put the question. First, go to this now create success pack at least everybody, and then try to download the documentation about HRSD. If you get any process guide, any kind of a workshop, any kind of a Excel format for the stories or kind of things, you can download that and you can check that. And there can be any day a surprise test as well with our course. Okay. Any doubt, question before we proceed for the next topic? Anybody has any question? I'm not sure that who raised this hand with the ID. If you can see on the screen, just let me know. I can rename it to your name as well. Okay, good. Now,
So Atul, sometimes we have to take the decision on the spot. Like as you suggested that we will listen to both of them. Then later on we will personally reach to them and ask that why they don't want to implement this, why they are saying no to this, and other person is saying yes to that. But sometimes we are like very less time we have to take the decision on the spot. So what we will do in that
नहीं,
case?
ऐसा नहीं होता है. ऐसा नहीं होता है.
Okay.
Some to take, and also it is not you have to be take a decision. It is a business need to be take a decision.
Okay.
Is salesperson is taking the decision on your behalf? Madam, let's book this house for you.
No.
Okay. It's business need to be take a decision. If they are not agree because they are the actual end users, हम तो implement करना है.
Okay.
I can implement. If you say I want to reopen a close incident, I can put a business rule, I can put a ACL. That's all done. जो मर्जी करो, मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? And I see a lot of cases like this as well in my life. Customer is not agree with the best practice. He said, no, I want this thing. Okay, I will do. It's your decision.
Correct.
With the star mark that these can be the problems in the future if you do this particular stuff. They okay with this. Okay, so now the next part, like in the ITSM, we have a certifications. In the CSM, we have a certifications. So little bit guidance about the certifications as well. We'll discuss now. So as this is come under the employee workflow, so we have these many certifications. Okay. And this is called the mainline certifications. And this is called CIS, Certified Implementation Specialist. What ServiceNow say? You must have this thing. Admin knowledge, platform implementation knowledge, that what is the platform, how it has been built up, everything you should know minimum. Okay, then you need to go for this employee center training. It can be micro trainings, it can be mail, not I guess it's a micro certification only, not the mainline. And if you want to go for the HRSD, this one, then HRSD delivery resources, fundamental training and implementation training. So in this our training, we are picking up the concepts from these two. Implementation and fundamental. Difference है यहाँ पर. Fundamental will tell you about the basic concepts. that what are the case management, what is knowledge management in HRSD, what is COE, what is services, what is group, skill, profiles, everything. How to implement that or how the linked is come under the implementation. And then once you complete these 2 trainings, you will be eligible for the voucher, which you can use in the now learning and you can do it. If, as I know in this batch, almost people are not working or looking for a comeback in the industry again after the long break or maternity break. So might be you don't have anything in your now learning. So you have to buy these 2 products, these 2 trainings. It cost $500 each. Once you complete this, then you can go for the exam. But I will say, don't be hurry for these trainings. Get understanding, get exposure, learn, and then go for the examination. Okay, so this part is for the HRSD only. I'm not picking up this thing. ये अलग है. Because in the employee we have a 2 to 3 modules. If you remember, yesterday we say, right? Yeah, HRSD workplace, legal and health. So here HRSD, workspace, legal and health. So you need to do these 2 trainings officially if you want to go for the CIS HRSD certification. I'm again saying if you want to go for the official one, then these 2 trainings are mandatory to be complete. Then you have to get a voucher and then you can use the voucher to prepare to go for the examination. ठीक है, clear everybody? Doubt, question, clarification. No question. Nobody has no question. Wow. Okay. So now let me stop the recording. And one more thing, Anish, put this homework for tomorrow's class as well. You guys need to come back with the problem statement and the work a HR do in a company. Bullet points. Okay. Because we are from the IT, but this particular concept did not talk anything about the IT. ये बिल्कुल separate है. I was thinking that might be someone from HR domain join this batch, want to be learn in this part, but this batch is exclusively, I put message on the WhatsApp group, not on the LinkedIn. So it's a limited, I can say participant batch only. Okay, so think about the problems HR facing and think about the work HR do. From minor to minor and major to major. Everything you should note down and then we can discuss tomorrow. Because if anything come in the existence, there is a problem. It means there is a problem. That is the reason anything come in the picture. Any innovation, anything new is come in the picture. Okay, and that last doubt, question, clarification before I close the recording and take attendance.
Yeah, Atul, I have a question. Like in the beginning of the class, you have asked me about the table names.
Yes.
So, as I have seen the previous videos and all, so in that there is a CMN underscore. Like if I am searching for the department table, the information will get stored in CMN underscore department, and other like apart from this, we have unique table name for only for user. Like for sys underscore user. So
No. Almost tables has a different naming convention. Sys user, sys group, CMN underscore location, CMN underscore department. These are different tables. It's service now practice that how they want to store this information or these naming conventions.
Okay.
Tables which are or the tables which are be storing the CI information always start with the CMDB underscore CI. That is, I'm saying that if you say CMDB underscore CI, you need to know that why CMDB CI. What is the base and the core table? Then you'll get the understanding that why this naming convention started like this.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Any other question? I guess someone was speaking.
So how we can get to know about the table names?
Deep dive. When you
Okay.
open any form, see the table name. Remember the
Yes.
table minimum tables you should know. What I am not customer, user, group member, location, department, your sysdb object, task table, incident table, chain table, task SLA, notification table. These table minimum you should know. Minimum I'm saying.
Okay.
Change task, catalog task, RITM table, request table, catalog table, item table. Minimum है ये सब चीजें.
Okay.
Okay. चलिए, any last doubt, question, clarification before I close the recording and take attendance? Okay, good. Let me stop the recording and take attendance now.